So as you know, I was supposed to release an album in October, which will not be releasing, due to the fact that, how do I put this? I'm trying to say this would trying to be polite and not embarrass anybody. But let's just say that I did everything I could to help this person because they were at their lowest moment. Y'all know who I am. You know how I am. So on top of dealing with this 50-something-year-old child acting person, I sit there and did everything I could to put focus on him because everybody left him at his lowest point except for me and one other. Alright, this person gets on Facebook begging for money because he said he didn't have any food and he needed money. He didn't have no money, but yet he had $800 in a savings account. He tells me the next day after I done sent him $25 of my money that I really didn't have to send because I felt bad for him, being a real friend. So, let's go ahead and say this. Through this, tonight, and all the past few weeks, we've been talking. We have been friends off and on for like 25 years. And he's always asked me, how does this sound? How does that sound? So I just assumed that he's going to want my opinion, right? Now, I will tell you, he's a very talented individual. But, like I told him, I said, you are a very talented individual. But however, you're hiding behind sound effects. And when I say sound effects, I'm talking about like sirens, circuses, alien sounds. And you can't hear his art. You can't hear his music. But he gets offended that I'm degrading him. I'm saying, no, I said you was a talented person and you're hiding behind your sound effects and nobody can hear your actual music. I never said you, I was never degrading you. You have always asked me about your music. Always. Well, needless to say, I got to a point where I was just tired of arguing and I just kept saying, okay, whatever you say. And the more I kept saying that for like 20 minutes, whatever you say, sure, whatever you say, sure, whatever you say. All he did. I didn't say anything at all until he said that he was going to ruin my relationship with you guys. Now, let me ask you something. How is somebody with 57 followers, 57, going to ruin somebody that has as many as I do? How is somebody that is new to TikTok, not even been here 3 weeks, going to ruin somebody that's been here a long time? So I just want to say this. I'm not even mad. Yeah, we argue. Yes, we're no longer working together, which is fine. That was my choice. He's mad because I refuse to work with him now because I just cannot deal with crazy. And now I'm a little crazy, but he's more crazy than me and I just can't deal with it, okay? But I'm going to say this. I will eventually release my own album. I will do it all myself. And I will learn how by myself. There's a such thing called YouTube where I can learn all this. But I'm glad that I saw the true side of this person. Now, y'all know me. I do come with a little attitude. If you get smart with me, I'm going to get smart back. That's how we work. You're not going to treat me like I'm a fool. This is also the same person that a year ago told me basically I was a nobody and that he couldn't work with me because I didn't have enough followers. Y'all remember the story. It's on the TikTok. He's the same person. Now, now that he has none, zero, zilch on any website. Nobody even listens to his music. We proved that tonight. He gets offended by me saying, you are a talented individual, but you're using sound effects to cover your talent. And I told him, I said, that's like a painter, an artist painting a beautiful picture and covering the whole thing with black. Truth. That's true. That's exactly what you're doing. You're destroying your own art, which makes no sense. But he's got in his head that he's some famous DJ and this and that, which whatever you want to believe you are. But the truth is, nobody's really ever heard of you. That's the truth. Because if they had heard of you, you would be getting paid for your music instead of what you got going on now. And you wouldn't have had the rug jerked out from under you and had people to stop working with you. Period. Every artist that you were working with completely stopped working with him. Completely stopped. And hasn't worked with him in months. And it's sad that he wants to take a cheap shot at my husband, who is no part of this. But when I take a cheap shot at his ex-boyfriend, you get a problem? You started it. Don't start nothing you can't finish. I already told everybody. You come at me, I'm an atomic bomb. I will destroy everything. I ain't that type of person. I'm not going to sit here and allow you to treat me like crap. And then when I said, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to work with you because of the fact that I just can't, I can't handle that level of crazy. I said, it's no offense, but it's the truth. You are, and even he already said he was crazy. And I told him point blank, I cannot do this. I'm not going to allow him to ruin my reputation by acting like a cocky, arrogant asshole. I'm not. But I do want to say this. He can release whatever video he wants out about me. He can. Because you guys know who I am. And I've helped a lot of people on here. When people needed me, I was there. And y'all know my relationship with you, and you know how much I love you. So, if he releases something about me, I don't really even care. But I will say it's a relief to know that this crazy person is completely out of my life. Even though I was so excited about doing my own album, my own music. But the truth is, he doesn't even write his own music. He tells something like Alexa to write his music for him, and then he just plays it and plays with sound effects. I can do that. He'll say, write me a love song, or whatever that thing is. It's like Alexa, it'll write it for him and put the music to it. So you're not technically writing music. Which was my first indicator a couple of days ago that I probably need to pull out of this. And that's why I kind of like pulled back, because I was waiting. Because he doesn't even write his own music. He's letting a thing called Suno write his music for him. So technically he doesn't have any talent, because of the fact that you're allowing a computerized thing write your music for you. So what talent do you have besides speaking to that thing and saying, write this for me? Now, I ain't attacking him, but I wish him the best. Love you.